Hey guys, it's the shout out video.
For all you guys that liked it, and we did save the best for last.
We're gonna do the strangers first. Even though we still do the strangers first, we still have mad love for all of you guys. So here we go.
Go.
Shout out to Braulio.
Special shout out to Carlos Tevin Silva.
Shout out to Desiree.
Shout out to Ayo Gabe.
Shout out to Alyssa.
Shout out to Victor Lopez.
Vanessa Barbosa.
Brian Chavez.
Shout out to Helena.
Shout out to Gabe Rucker.
Marissa.
Shout out to Lena Pop.
Gabriela.
Shout out to Angel Cordova.
Jasmine.
Shout out to Trivian Criddle.
Shout out to Lena.
Shout out to Yasmin Rodriguez.
Shout out to Stephanie.
Shout out to Kristen Sanchez.
Jesus.
Shout out to Orlando Cano.
Sohami.
Shout out to Jasmine Vallejo, my twin.
Shout out to Scream Unspoken, aka Ricky.
Shout out to Kevin Secul.
Shout out to Tamara.
Shout out to Valerie Carvajal.
Shout out to Shayna.
Shout out to Angel Sanchez.
Shout out to Jennifer.
Shout out to Eric Santillan.
Berenice.
Shout out to Ayo Tyson.
Ashley.
Shout out to Eddie Parra.
Savannah.
Shout out to Killadol.
Donna.
Shout out to Junior Michelle.
Shout out to Alexa.
Shout out to David Garcia.
Lizzie.
Shout out to Edwizy Angelis. Sorry.
Irving Enriquez.
Shout out to Jordan Collins.
Nini Bangs.
Shout out to Kid Beast.
Nelsie Cortez.
Shout out to Dominic Vignati.
Andrea Arvizu.
Shout out to Ayo Fresh Kid.
Anthony Beretta.
Shout out to Jose Santillan.
Alma.
Shout out to Sammy Montano.
Alan. Shout out to Emily, Evansi, Bravo Kush, Tanner, and Matthew Gatewood. And so now we're gonna do the best for last.
Shout out to Abigail Ulloa.
Shout out to Concetta.
Shout out to Sergio Alvarez.
Shout out to Jessica Aragon.
Shout out to Irving Enriquez.
Shout out to Marquise.
Shout out to Kevin Robles, Omar Robles, and Ivan Robles, my cousins. I miss you guys.
Shout out to Brittany.
Shout out to Emily Rios.
Shout out to Tamia.
Shout out to Selena Espinoza.
Shout out to Amanda Peerings. You already know I love you.
Shout out to Edgar Garcia.
Shout out to Jesse.
Shout out to Eduardo Mora.
Shout out to Audrey. You know I miss you. I love you.
Shout out to Eduardo Villalpando.
Shout out to Lalo Sergio Alvarez.
Shout out to the best shuffler, Julio Carmona.
Shout out to Maria Gomez.
Shout out to Jesus Perez.
And shout out to Vanessa Martinez.
Shout out to Anthony Pop. Shout out to Ashley Hernandez. Wait, are you done with yours? Or special? You done with yours? Special shout out to my best friend Alex Munoz. I love you and I miss you and I hope I see you soon.
Shout out to Esmeralda Ramirez. This is a special shout out. I love you no matter what. I will always stay right beside you whenever you need me.
Shout out to my best friend Natalie Rio. I love you.
And last, shout out to Aaliyah Oods. You know I love you. You're just amazing.
Shout out to Vanessa Alejandra Diaz, my sister. I love you. Shout out to Lovely Ventura. Love you too. I'm over your house right now. Shout out to Angel Mora. I love you. Little short ass. Shout out to Elia Cimental. I love you too. And, well, last but not least,
shout out to FKS. Make sure you guys like their fan page, you know, just keep supporting, you know. And shout out to
Kid
Fernie. Yeah.
Shout out to my best friend Sergio Rubio. And shout out to Chris Franco. You guys keep doing what you do. You guys will be famous one day, hopefully. And
we'll be here no matter what. Haters just keep on hating, you know. Haters are our motivators, so haters even make us more stronger, so just keep supporting the FKS. Hope you guys liked the video. And I think we're done. Wait,
we're forgetting someone.
Angela! I know, right? Oh my god.
We have so much to talk about, I swear. So
I know.
This is a really cute guy. And
for real?
We have a cute guy?
Oh, I have a cute guy I'm talking to right now, but he lives in California.
Aw. Wait, I forgot a shout out. I forgot shout out. Two people. Awkward line.
Okay. Shout out to Amy Valdez.
And
Shout out to Rafael Vasquez Rizzo.
And shout out to Valentin Robles.
What?
Not coming?
She's eating it. But we look dark. And then all the papers are showing cool. Hold on. Okay, so we are doing a shout out video today.
For all you guys that liked it, and we are saving the last for best.
So if I go like this.
Stop!
Shout out to Gabriel.
Shout out to
I'm a Gabriel instead of saying Gabriel.